Hello friends, I will show Flutter installation and configuration with Android Studio. First step, to install and run Flutter, we require operating system Windows 10 or later. 64-bit is preferable. Disk space 1.64 GB minimum, but obviously we require more. Tools, Flutter depends on Windows PowerShell 5.0. Normally this is pre-installed with Windows. So go to the Flutter website and download Flutter, which is zip file. Extract that zip file and place it into the desired location. I have stored it in c:/src/flutter. Don't install or save Flutter in program files because we need to give elevated privileges. Now we have to set environment variables. So set path of Flutter bin folder, that is here I have set it c:/src/flutter/bin. Then open Flutter folder and double click on Flutter console icon, so it will open the command prompt, and in that command prompt run flutter doctor command. Flutter doctor command will show these issues. It shows two issues, that is Android toolchain or Android Studio is not installed. So obviously we'll have to install Android Studio. Go to the Android website and download Android Studio and install Android Studio. Once installation of Android Studio is completed, after installation of Android Studio, if you open Android Studio, your screen will be like this. Yet we have not configured Flutter, that is why it is not showing any Flutter project over here. So we have to configure Flutter. To configure Flutter, on the screen click on plugins. When you click on plugins, it will open marketplace, search for Flutter and click on install. During Flutter installation, message will pop up to install Dart, so install Dart as well. Now run flutter doctor command again in Flutter console. Again it is showing some issues, that is CMD line tool component is missing and Android license status is unknown. To resolve that, run flutter doctor -- android licenses command in Flutter console. Flutter doctor -- android licenses command output shows that Android SDK manager not found. Update to the latest Android SDK and ensure that the command line tools are installed to resolve this issue. So go to the Android screen and click on more actions. It will pop up this. From this pop-up, click on SDK manager. It will open Android SDK. In that, select SDK tools. In SDK tools, Android SDK command line tools are not installed, so select it and install. Run flutter doctor -- android licenses command again. It will update accordingly. Now run flutter doctor command again in Flutter console, and this time you will not get any issue. Now open Android Studio. Here on new Flutter project icon appears on Android Studio. If you click on new Flutter project, new project screen will pop up. On that screen, select Flutter. In the Flutter screen, select Flutter SDK path, that is the path which we have set, and when you click on next, a new project details screen will appear. Just give the project name that you want and let other things as it is and click on next. When you click on next, Android Studio will configure Flutter project for you. Your new project window will be open. This shows sample code. This means that your Android Studio is perfectly configured for Flutter programming. Thank you.